And after a crushing defeat in the 2012 local government polls and then withdrawing from representational politics, former Portmore Mayor Keith Hinds has once again applied to the Jamaica Labour Party to run in the upcoming local government elections. We have the details in this report.
When Keith Hinds of the Jamaica Labour Party suffered a stinging defeat to the PNP's George Lee, who is now deceased, in the 2012 local government polls, he said he was done with representational politics and turned to the church.
There's no rule in the book that said you cannot be a Christian and serve as a mayor.
But 8 years on from his crushing defeat, Mr. Hinds is citing a myriad of reasons why he now wants to return to active politics, one of which he says is a nudging from his wife.
I'm still a full-fledged pastor at this time and a businessman. However, having represented Portmore, persons kept coming to me over the last several years. Business community, citizens in Portmore, and then my family. And when I say my family, I'm talking about my wife in particular is decided, and she sat down and said, Keith, you have contributed so much to Portmore, and I think it is time you go and finish some of the things that you had started.
Mr. Hinds doesn't just want to go back to representational politics. He wants to go back to representing the Portmore municipality, where he served as the only JLP mayor so far. He was Portmore's mayor for 5 years, from 2007 to 2012. He says there's much unfinished business that he wants to complete.
Had I remained at mayor, I would have completed my work at finishing the Elsha Beach.
During Mr. Hinds' tenure as mayor in October 2010, a group of small business people were evicted from lands in Gregory Park and the containers they operated from removed. The mayor was blamed for the eviction, and to this day, he still thinks that action resulted in his crushing defeat at the polls, where he received 35% of the votes to the PNP's George Lee's 63%.
I'm here to tell you categorically that this mayor, Keith Hinds, never ordered, never gave any instructions to take up any container in Gregory Park. The minutes of the council will give you the indicators of the persons that gave the orders.
Kirk Wright, TVJ News.